Welcome back. It is Zach with Triple Z Outdoors. We're not fishing today. It's June 1st. It's time to do a little bit in the food plots. That way we're ready for the fall. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to be putting in a screen. And what we got is Northwoods Whitetails food plot screen, HD. The goal of this is to kind of surround this food plot. It's about 2.5 acres. We have about 1 acre of clover up top, and then I'll probably put brassicas with rye here in the fall. But it's right by a road that gets traveled quite a bit. I want to screen it off and put a tower blind right here. They'll come in this gate, or they come in. This is going to be completely surrounded by field corn. So what I'm hoping is early season is that, this will be closed off. They'll be bedding in the corn, and they'll come in, they'll still feel secluded in here in this food plot, and we'll be able to get a shot off. Don't know. I'm going to hope. This is the first time. I tried a different brand from a different company last year. I didn't do as much prep to the soil as I should have to try to get it to germinate. It came up spotty, but it didn't screen off at all. Today what we did, we got the side-by-side, and we just got a spike tooth Harrow. We don't want to disc this up. We don't want it to erode. It's on top of a hill, so just enough to kind of scrape up the dirt. And then I'm going to throw, it recommends 19-19-19 fertilizer. I don't have any, and I didn't go get any, but I have 10-10-10 and a little bit of 12-12-12. So I'm going to spread that first, and then I'll come back, spread some of the seed in. It's about 8 to 10 pounds per acre, and I have just under 3/4 of an acre of strip that I'm wanting to plant. So should have plenty. Basic hand, I got this Scott's Whiz. I use it. I like it with clover and brassicas. And then I got just a cheap hand spreader. Works all right, but it throws it a little bit farther than I'd like. So we're gonna get the fertilizer down, and then we will rake it in. I'm gonna probably, once I get it down on the dirt, I'm just gonna hook up the spike tooth Harrow again and just go over it a bunch of times, run over it, get that seed compacted into the soil. We've had rain on and off. We're supposed to have chances of rain the next 2 to 3 days. Actually, when I first got here and started, that's why I'm just now getting the camera out, because it was pouring rain. I started dragging, which helped because the soil was a little wet, so that should help with the seeds. Hopefully it's enough that I scratched up the dirt. There is some harder spots where there's grass that I don't know if it's going to work. It's kind of an important part of it, but with not being able to disc, we'll see what happens. So we got fertilizer spread. I need to figure out how big these strips are. This strip is 0.21 acres. So if that's 8 pounds an acre, 8 to 10 an acre, half of that would be 4 pounds. So 1/4 of that would be 2 pounds. So I'm thinking half a bag. And this section isn't 0.13 acres. So I think we'll just do it by sections. We'll do this one first just to make sure we're getting the seed right. And the far one is 0.12 acres. So yeah, we'll go about half a bag. I hope this works, because if not, then This plot's kind of out in the open. We've had some deer on it, but it ain't till right at last light. So if we can get this screen to work. There. A little more than half. We'll see how it does. And always start out with a small setting, just in case you don't want to have it too open. I'd much rather go over it 2 to 3 times to make sure I have even coverage than to run out. I'm going to fill up the rest of that bag and do the other section. All right. All right, we are in spot number 2, food plot number 2, and just this little strip I'm wanting to put the screen in, and I want to put a box blind over kind of on the corner of the cornfield, and then I'll show you the rest of the plot. It's about 3/4 of an acre, not quite. I do have some buckwheat that I'm going to throw down over this entire plot. That way it will grow and I could just seed into it this fall, crush it down, spray it, good to go. But we're gonna drag this real quick, put seed and fertilizer down, run it over just like the last one, and then get out of here. Mosquitoes are bad. I need to put on some more bug spray. And yeah. we got that drug. Kind of see the dirt in places, a lot of thatch. I'm just gonna seed right into it, fertilize into it, go back over it, take off the drag, run it over, and just, I guess, see what happens. It's pretty moist area down here. It's on the bottom, not like on the other one where it's a hill. From the road, well, not too many people come down this way, but I guess it's mainly so I can get in for screening. So what we got here is just used to be a reuse pit, I think. Doesn't have water. It's a lot of water down below. But I sprayed this off. Still some stuff growing. But I'm going to I have enough seed just to cover this with buckwheat. Then hopefully it'll kind of outcompete the grasses and weeds. I could see stuff that died. Everything's withered up, so some of this stuff is just a little bit more hardy, I would suspect. That is it. Whew. So we got screen planted today. It's it's June 1st. I came in about 2 weeks ago, mowed everything, sprayed everything, and then waited for some rain to drag this all in. Got the seed down, fertilizer, drug it in. So hopefully I'll give you an update here in 2 weeks or so, see if it's actually popping through the thatch. I really hope it works without tilling it up. This is so much easier. Yeah, does it take more time going around and around and around? Yeah, but it works for what I need it to do. So hopefully it works. Be a great screen for this fall. I'll obviously update you in 2 weeks, fertilize again, but we'll also update you on this buckwheat that we just put down. I think it's 50 pounds an acre. I just used 10 or 15 pounds for my other plots up north, but so I had some extra, put it on here. Hopefully it out competes and shades out some of these weeds. It's wet as hell down there. I was slipping and sliding, so should be plenty. It's supposed to get rain tonight, tomorrow, the next day. So hopefully this helps. For watching, good luck on anything you do, and we'll see you later.